The first step in solving a one-variable linear equation where the variable occurs on both sides of the equation depends on the way the equation presents itself. Note that if all the algebraic processes are done correctly, you will still end up with the same answer regardless of which step you start off with. So, we know that every time we see parentheses, we must start. Every time we see parentheses, we must start by removing the parentheses because these two terms, 2x and -3, are trapped in this parenthesis here, and the key is this factor of 3 that is out here. So we will start by distributing this factor of 3. Distribute means we're going to multiply the terms in there. So we will do 3 times 2x and we will get 6x. And then we will also do 3 times -3 and we will get -9. So that this parenthesis here comes out as 6x minus 9. Notice that this 5 here is a free term. Free in the sense that it is not inside the parenthesis. So it is staying out there. It is not affected by this factor of 3 here because it is not inside the parenthesis. So this distribution right here is only for the parenthesis. So the parentheses come out as two terms. This. Okay, so now rewriting that entire equation will look like 6x minus 9. This is the parenthesis part only. And then that plus 5 that was sitting there, we continue with it plus 5. And then go to the equal sign. And then we write the terms that are on the right-hand side of the equation, 7x minus 8. Step 2, we are going to collect like terms. Collect like terms simply means we will add or subtract the like terms. The left-hand side of this equation has 3 terms, and the terms are 6x, -9, and positive 5. On the right-hand side, we have 2 terms, and the terms are positive 7x and the -8. So this is how we are going to add like terms. We will start by adding this -9 that is next to this positive 5. -9 plus 5 is -4. So our equation becomes 6x minus 4 equals 7x minus 8. Okay, notice that 6x minus 4 just stay the way it is supposed to be because they are not like terms. This 4 does not have an x. On the right-hand side, 7x minus 8 is staying the same because this 8 does not have an x. They are not like terms. But we do have like terms occurring on opposite sides of the equal sign. For example, this 7x here is a like term to this 6x, but they are on the opposite sides of the equality sign. Okay, so when like terms occur on opposite sides of the equality sign, we can collect them together by subtraction or addition. So step 3, add or subtract like terms on opposite sides. On opposite sides of the equality. Of the equality sign. Watch how we now collect the like terms by adding or subtracting. So we will start by collecting the terms that have the variable. So we will subtract 6x on this side and subtract the same thing on the right hand side. Again, we're subtracting the smaller value for x so that we can end up with a positive coefficient of x. So the reason why we subtract pays off immediately. 6x minus 6x is 0. So we're not worried about x on the left-hand side anymore. Now this negative 4 comes down here. Notice that this is a negative, so this is not a minus sign sitting here by itself. This is a negative 4. Bring this term. Remember, this is why I circled terms up here. If we were to circle terms here, 6x is a term, and negative 4 is a term on its own. So bring down the term negative 4 and then put the equal sign. Now subtract 7x minus 6x, you get 1x, which is just the same as x, and then keep that negative 8 that is right there. Okay, so now you have an equation that says negative 4 equals x minus 8. Okay, you are used to writing your variable on the left hand side, so you can rewrite this equation as x minus 8 equals negative 4, and you are still good to go. Isolate this variable x means you want x to be on this side. You will remove this subtraction of 8 by adding 8. You add 8 on each side. So the reason why you are adding 8 comes up immediately after you add it, because negative 8 plus 8 is 0. So now you have the x alone. That is the meaning of solve for x. Solve for x means you want to end up with x on one side, and then you have a number on the other side, so that you can have the solution, the value for x that makes that equation true. So you have x equals negative 4 plus 8 is positive 4. And so you have a value for x. You have solved that equation.